Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of God, we are finally here. Mama, we made it. We are on radio, we are on TV, and this is the Conversations on the Move. Conversations on the Move, and you can hashtag that. And ladies and gentlemen, what is happening right here is that on this channel, manzeta kwa tunabonga kuhusu issues zina happen kwa ground na pia kwa meza, all right? What is happening on the table and what is happening on the ground? Kwa ground watu nasema nini? When vitu zinakani kama ziko fiti kuku juu, underground, kwa ground, vitu zinakaaje. And so this is all about conversations, fam. It's nothing serious. If in our conversations, una feel offended, ama uta feel ni kama tumekam hard sana, just realize that, manze, we don't have any intentions to offend anyone. This is purely kuelimishana. This is purely to help everybody understand vile vitu ziko na vile vitu zinaendelea. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining us for the first time, this is Conversations on the Move, and you can hashtag that. The youth finally speaks. Yo, naini noma bro, naini noma. For the next 40 minutes or so, tutakuwa tunabonga kuhusu vitu zina affect my youth mtaani. We are live on Facebook. Watu wangu wa Facebook, comment, let us know whether you can hear us loud and clear. Wacha tujue inakupelekaje na conversation kibamba. Wacha tujue inakubambia wapi au sio. Man, today I'm joined in studio na jamaa fulani So studio yangu niko na studio mbili. Kuna wasi wako ile side nyingine na kuna msee niko naye hapa hivi kwa studio. You can't see him, but I have on studio DJ CST. This young man has it, yo. Who am I make it? He'll be talking to us. Atakuwa anachangia. He's not our main host today, but atakuwa anachangia vile vitu ziko mtaani. Lakini I also have one of your favorite, Don Mutunga. Don Mutunga is a young man. Huyu naye ako sawa. Huyu naye atakuwa anatuongelesha, but right now there he goes. Anawa invite but Don Mutunga will be speaking to us. Atakuwa anatuambia, tutakuwa na conversation hapa hivi. Let us know what he thinks, and especially about tribalism, racism, corruption na mambo kama hayo. Put your hands together for the Don. There we go. Or you can also make some noise. Yeah, my name is Ibe Dante, and I'll be with you. I'll be hosting this show for the next few minutes, and this is Conversations on the Move, biggest debate on YouTube yet. Tribalism, racism, corruption. The youth finally speaks. Ndio sisi how. So let's get into maneno hapa hivi. Let's get back to business. Enough of my talking. Wacha tuone history iko aje. All right. So, Don Mutunga, let's check your mic. Wacha tu check mic tusikie kama uko. Let's check mic. Wacha tusikie kama uko ndani. Talk to us. Don amefreeze, eh? So Don Mutunga is a university student at East Africa School of Aviation. He's an engineer, anafanya avionics. Amerudi na amerudi, but he's here to talk about kuweka some weight on his So Don, tuongele.
Yeah.
Just introduce yourself. You're doing a mic check.
Ni Don hapa.
Una represent mtaa gani ama city gani? Unajua watu wanakucheki kutoka dunia mzima, man. So city gani? Rep your city, rep your hood. Si lazima uende ndani sana, eh?
Naitwa Don, na represent Nairobi City, Embakasi.
Asante sana, man. Karibu sana kwa show, and wacha boy yako nami hapa Goteane. Buda, just say hi to people and let us know where you are tuned in from, city gani you're repping ama mtaa gani you're representing. Let's go.
Okay, ajeni wase, mko fiti, kupoa, DJ CST. Jina mtaani ni Kevo. Na represent mtaa Mkuru kwa Njenga Massive. Na represent Mkuru kwa Njenga Street Outlet. So hope mta enjoy, na niko ndani. Blessed.
Right, let's talk about it. Maze mtaani kuna nini? Mtaani ni ngori gani iko? I've been following some of the things here, na nimekuwa nikiona vitu mob sana, but today being a Thursday, wacha nijue kitu moja. Don, ni nini unakumbukaga? Yani, if I take you back in time, ni nini unatamani sana, and especially kitu ya gava?
Yenye azim nini kama again.
What is it that you're missing so much? Kitu maybe gava ilikuwa inapeana, and it's such a TBT. Leo ni Thursday. I want us to go back in time.
Obviously, hiyo itakuwa maziwa ya Nyayo.
Maziwa ya Nyayo, man. Maziwa ya Nyayo ilikuwa free. Tulikuwa tunaletewa maziwa ya Nyayo shule. Alafu unakunywa mob, unaendea tu matrip. Maziwa ya Nyayo I think iliacha kukuja sababu I don't know, sijui ama ndivyo alitoka kwa power, but even before atoke kwa power, maziwa ya Nyayo manzeli ilikwama. I think watu walianza kucomplain nini, watu walikuwa wanapata vitu ndani, sindano, nywele. Sijui kama hizo stories zilikuwa za true. Ama wewe ulisikia scandal gani? Wewe nini ulisikia? Fununu zilikuwaje kwa ground?
Mimi nilisikia tu zinatoka alimaliza nini yake. So kata kukam, but still bado tunapata vitu kwa chakula. Si kuna mercury kwa sukari.
Hizi vitu kwa ground zinakaaje? Zinakuwa ukweli ama zinakuwa tu fununu? Wewe ushaionja mercury?
Ajua lab zetu tuko na mercury ni expensive, so tulikuwa tunaonja ni hizi ammonia, so mercury bado.
All right. I want to encourage you to also raise your voice ndio tukusikie fiti. Watu wa nyumbani, you can tell us mnatusikia ikiwa aje. This is the first episode 1. So if you're watching, and let me big up Siga Shao Maina following from Nairobi, Kenya. Asante sana. And maziwa Nyayo anauliza maziwa Nyayo iliisha siku gani? I can't remember maziwa Nyayo ilikuwa siku gani, but I was in primary school. I must have been in lower class. I don't know. Maybe I can't remember really. Maybe class 5. Ilikuwa kitambo. Hata sijui ilikuwa masiku gani. But kulikuwa na stories zilikuwa zinaendelea huko juu, but kwa ground kuna story ilikuwa inatufikia. Na story ilikuwa inatufikia ni ati maziwa Nyayo ilikuwa na watu walikuwa wanapata vitu ndani, sindano, sijui nini, nywele, kidole ya msee. And ukweli ni every time kuna story huko nje, kuna kuagana vitu zinaendelea chini ya maji, kuna kuagana vitu kwa ground, kitu inafikia mwananchi, Charlie and Chacha. Oh, and by the way, I also forgot to mention that hii show tutakuwa tuna big up sana ama tutakuwa tuna represent sana kijana, the youth. Yeye ndiye anakuwa affected sana, yet yeye ndiye anaambiwa yeye ndiye leader of tomorrow. So tunataka kujua kweli ama leader wa kesho anakuwa anashughulikiwa vile inafaa, right? Are we taking care of our youth ama tunasema tu tunafanya tu vitu and we're not thinking about Charlie and Chacha representing the youth, you know? And when everything happens huko juu, kuna vile wewe ina affect Charlie and Chacha kwa ground, eh? And that is what we'll be talking about. So basically, this is a conversation. If you're tuned in, and you can also contribute on the comment segment hapo kando. Let's see how you're doing. Wacha tuone kunaendaje. I will be highlighting some of your chats kwa screen, and especially kama unatangia story ya topic yetu ya leo. Now, our topic of today ni story kibao. Manze, we've been thinking about this, I've been watching this, I've been hearing so many things. Nataka tu kusikia ma youth kwa ground wanasemaje. Kulikuwa na story ya nimekuwa nikicheki watu wakicomplain wakisema, there's a friend of mine amekuwa akipost FB akisema vile haamini hii gava manze. Haamini, kuna venye hana imani na hii gava. Wacha nisikie watu wanasemaje kwa ground. Don, do you have faith on our government?
Z.
Kwa nini man?
Tulifukuzanga mzungu kitambo sana. That tulikuwa tuna celebrate 57 years of independence. But bado our government is led by dynasties up until now. So alafu wana make promises kawa sahi walituahidi stadium 5. Sijaona yenu. So sielewi, tamu yao inaenda kuisha. Recently wana hold parliament in time of COVID. Alafu mi na tune in TV na expect kuona how are we going to manage funds za COVID nini kununua PPEs, but naona hapo ati impeachment ya senator. So I'm like, really?
Yeah, and what do you think is the problem really? Unafikiria nini na kuwa affected sana when all this is going on? Who gets affected most, or what? So one, who gets affected most, and what do you think can be done?
The youth get affected most because hao ndio wanasema hao ndio leaders in future, but sasa wenye wako huko juu they're not leading by example. Wana promise job opportunities, but then watu huku nje hawana kazi, watu wako tu, unaona, like sahi kama kungekuwa na employment, watu wange stable, aungesikia ati government ina struggle to lockdown, watu wangekuwa wako na nini means za kusurvive, unaona. Sasa time wanaongelea lockdown, unasikia sasa ni chakula nitakula ama ni corona nitazuia, unaona. Debate kama hizo zinakuja leadership. Pia unapata yani corona imeexpose vitu mingi sana na ime-level ground. Unapata tumeanza kuona zile loopholes ziko kwa Ministry of Health vile zinakuwa affected. I think basically kila mtu anakuwa affected, sio youth peke yake.
All right. Yeah, ni poa kusikia youth anakuwa affected aje hizi huko kwa ground na wasi wengine pia. But what do you think when all this is happening? What do you think when all these things zinakuwa exposed? What do you think is the problem really? Problem. See problem. What do you think the problem is really? Shida iko wapi?
Shida ni tunapewa emphasis to educate ourselves. Vitu kama hizi zina happen, but youth tumekuwa keyboardarious. Tuko huko Twitter tuna trend ma hashtag, tuko huko Instagram sahii tunatrendisha Black Lives Matter, tunapiga makelele, tunaweka picha za black huko, but sisi kama youth, sisi ni voters, we are all voters. So 2022 we'll still elect the same leaders on basis of tribalism. Unapata umsen white tribe, you can't trust the other tribe. So so problem iko in house, na nilisema there before that huwezi fight against a common enemy when your own hampo united. Nikasema the system is meant to self-destruct. So nikasema the approach needs to start at home. Youth need to educate themselves to how to make a change. Kwa tu keyboard warriors na hashtag sahi Kenya kuna justice for Samuel Maina and all that, but after a while watu watasahau actually si mbali, acha wenye June 6 watu watakuwa shasahau hiyo story, watu wameingia.
Wow. Manze, and it's good to hear these things. It's good to hear these things. So how can we change the narrative? Tunaweza do nini? Juu sasa, this is not the first time I'm hearing this. This is not the first time nasikia wasi wakicomplain ama mayouth wakiteta, na mayouth wanakuwa vocal sana hizi story. Ni kama wazae walishachoka ama siget, but how do we move on? I think hiyo ndio kitu tunajaribu kujiuliza, and maybe because I wanted this also to be a conversation. Niko na wase kwa studio and I've been joined by Sharon Mweni, Sha_Mweni on Instagram. Let me know, what do you think of you know, the corrupt, can we call it corruption? Yeah, kuna vitu zinakuwa exposed, and especially season ya corona, kuna vitu zinajitokeza, tunasema okay, so how do you think we can end this whole corruption issue? Nini na hii conversation hata tunaweza maliza leo, tunagusia tu because inatu affect sahi, na I would want us to go deeper even after this, tuangalie kitu ingine imekuwa happen, you know, worldwide, and let's talk about that also. But how do you think we can stop the current way of doing things? I don't even know how that's the right way to put it, but how do we stop the hungry sleeping hungry and the rich you know, going to bed rich and even richer, and sort of not having Chacha and Charlie sort of wanakuwa sidelined, wanakuwa ni kama hawako kwa hii picha, ni kama wanakuwa forgotten, yet everybody is saying I ndio the leaders of tomorrow, yet nobody seems to remember them. How do we move on from this? How do we affirm Charlie and Chacha, and how do we stop the narrative?
Well, for me, I think the youth wako na sauti sana, and they haven't used that in the best way possible, because there's so many opportunities for us as youths that we hazitufiki, zinapotelelea hapo kwa njia. Why? Because if you remember in high school, when a teacher is in front of the class and he's kind of asking a question, and you're afraid of standing up and saying the question because you're not sure if that's the right answer, you would answer, but umejifungia tu chini, watu wasijue ni nani huyo amejibu, but jibu yako tu isikike. So I feel like youths for so long have acted that way when it comes to them voicing out whatever it is that they want to be heard by the government. I think it's high time we stood up and we become confident and we spoke one voice. Because all over social media, I mean, the youths are ruling all the social media platforms. If we all spoke one word, just like this guy, Jeritu, managed to influence the whole of USA. I mean, that was something. Like if we all spoke one voice, instead of being selfish, just because so my friends don't have a job, and I know they're supposed to be having a job because they already have a degree, but I have an uncle who can do connections for me. I'll be like, nitacheza chini ya maji nipate job, and then I'll be like, nitawasaidia tu. We have to stop being selfish and we speak one voice, and we stand confidently. Because then if we stand confidently, these guys in the government or whoever is in charge will feel threatened, will feel like his seat has been threatened, because the youth will have the light of whatever it is, I mean, of the identity and whatever it is that they deserve as youths in Kenya.
I mean, thank you Sharon. But Amadono nataka kuchangia kitu.
Let's start by looking at the man in the mirror. Pia sisi youths kuna time tunakuwa corrupt. Kuna time una bribe say kwa get event ingie. Kuna time hizo corruption ndogo ndogo. You can't be complacent with this corruption ndogo ndogo. Vile nilisema kuneglect hizo vitu ni kama nini, si Wakenya wewe kusema kuna pilot wa poa, lakini kuna wenye wanapenda kucrash ndege kwa milima. I mean, it's all about clearing your home yote, dealing with everything kuanzia hizi ndogo ndogo.
Okay, wow, and that's something right there. Unasikika umekaa na hiyo story ya ndege. But we will come back to that later. So Sharon said something, amesema the youth wanafaa wasimame pamoja ama wasimame kama mbogi as a team and speak one language. But I think the youth have been speaking one language, but bado na feel that cause really so there's a so on was it yesterday, I think ni jana nilikuwa napitia Instagram yangu, naona kila mtu ameweka a black like a black banner you know kwa feed yao kwa yeah, and of course I know what that means. Black lives matters, and sort of the youth worldwide for the first time, I don't know amani for the how many time tumesimama pamoja and we're talking about one thing. So is it that we are not objective? Tunaongelea zile issues ziko mbali na sisi because we can hide. Again, like she said, it is easy for us to hide behind, you know, the camera and like I am doing right now, and you know, our keyboards, and talk about issues zenye ziko mbali na sisi, sababu hizi ziko home, tukigusa itakuwa noma. Kwani mayouth wana woga ama what's happening? A lot of people are contributing towards the Floyd issue, and this is not to dismiss that it's not an important issue. I don't know what you think about it, but maybe somebody is listening this for the first time and they're hearing this. Now, Floyd died after a white policeman pinned his neck under a knee for nearly 9 minutes in Minneapolis on May 25th. That is like a week ago, like 10 days ago, 9 days ago, you know, and 9 days later, this has reignited an explosive issue of racism and police brutality against African Americans. Buddha, mayouth wamesimama pamoja, but kulingana na venye hiyo story tumeanza nayo mwanzo, I feel like kuna issues ni kama kusema vile wasee wajaosha vyombo, sasa ile kwangu bado kuna vyombo chafu. What do you think? Ebu bonga hapo tusikie unafilaje? Because I feel like the youth are united.
Okay, most of them are not getting the point.
Ongeza sauti. Raise your voice, please.
I feel most of them are not getting the point. Most of them wanaona this is like a trend.
What's the point? What's the point? Most of them are not getting the point. So what's the point?
The point is Black Lives Matter. All lives matter. But unapata some of them are doing it because it's a trend, because wanaona ni kama kuna hii time Instagram challenge ilikuwa imevuma, like watu wanafanya vitu TikTok kind. So most of them are not getting the point of this hashtag. They are just jumping in onto the bandwagon. They just want their followers waone wako at par with what is happening in the world, unaona. In real sense, they are not really hawaelewi ni nini inaendelea. Wanataka tu mabeshte zao waone wanajua kuna trend, wanajua kenye na happen, but hawaelewi in depth. And that's why when you wanna trendisha hizo vitu wanasema first educate yourself, know what this is all about. Wanasema it's not just a trend, it's not just a hashtag, it's because Black lives really do matter.
All right. We have a DJ in studio. Mtaani kuko aje? Mkuru kwa Jenga representing. Wanasemaje huko?
So mtaani wasee bado wanaroroa, na hii issue ya Floyd nadhani imekuwa topic ya discussion, because mimi nilikuwa proud sana kuona vile hawa wasee wali unite na wakaamua manze, lazima tufike, lazima tuseme story si poa. So in reflection to mtaani pia wasee hiyo unity, hiyo bond ya kuwa na unity ndio nadhani inaweza work out kwa hizi story zote, kwa sahi kwanza hii situation yenye tuko, kila msee anajitegemea, unaona, hakuna msee anataka kumingle na msee mwingine, so hiyo ina make it hard sana ku bring hiyo unity pamoja, juu kila msee anataka kae kivyake. Ndio sasa juu hii tension yenye iko ya COVID-19. So kitu mimi nadhani inaweza stand out kama sisi ma youth man tukifanya ni kuleta kukua pamoja na kufanya vitu in one will, vile umesema tu Don, Black Lives Matters, na tukikuwa na hiyo motion na hiyo motive sisi wote, definitely tuta overcome hizi stories za racism, hizi stories za tribalism, hizi stories zenye tunasikianga zenye as make sense kwa life ya wase, unaona. So tumebaki tu ni sisi kubond pamoja, na definitely tukirepresent hivyo manze, hizi stories hazitakuanga, ni hiyo kushare na kupendana, pia bado kusaidiana kimawazo ideally, na bado mentally pia kusaidiana. At least tukibring ideas pamoja tuna grow na tuna overcome hizi challenges tuna face. So hiyo ndo view yangu, unity counts.
All right. Yeah, and of course Don, our guest has dropped, but najua atarudi. Maybe network issues, but he'll be back. Sharon, what do you think? Globally, kuna issue imekuwa ikiendelea, and let me try read some comments from my friends. I have my friends from UK. So this is so I will quote Dorothy Neraya Githai. This is Dot. So she says, I thought you may have evaluated yourselves inside and out and concluded that you are not racist, or that this race conversation does not affect or include you. Allow me to ask you to consider what oppressive system you are part of. All right, because I guarantee you that you are in and part of one. It could be an issue of gender tribalism, religious intolerance, caste systems, or social economic imbalance. So and she continues and writes and goes on. But let me ask Sharon, what issue are you in right now? So kuna issue ya tribalism, issue ya corruption, issue ya hizi vitu zote zina happen kwa world. But what is one of the oppressive systems you feel like you're part of it, you don't want to be there, but somehow you're part of that, and somebody else maybe have gotten you into that? So because maybe you right now issue ya racism labda iku affect, okay, because I mean really, so black, you are in a black country, and you're the majority. But what is it that affects you kwa ground? Nini na ku affect? Is it is it that racism? Is it, do you feel like it's an issue? Is it a corruption? Is it tribalism? Is it nepotism? Is it anything that ends with ism?
I would say tribalism has affected me ever since I was a kid. I mean, so many times I've had things like, now that I am a Kamba, I'm not supposed to get married to a Luo. I'm not supposed to get married to a Kisi. These are things that create something like a stronghold in someone's life. So you can meet a good person, but you're afraid of going ahead because your tribe will not accept this, or that tribe will not accept this. I mean, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense because I have a choice. I have a choice, but sometimes my choice will lead me to so many places that I can't get myself out of, since I will not have anyone to support me. If my tribe believes that I'm not supposed to marry a Luo, then if I push it just because love wins, I'm going to have an issue with that. So yeah, tribalism really affects me as a person, or rather as a youth. I'd also say racism. I mean, I want to travel someday. So what if I travel, I'm going to visit a certain country, and I don't know, people try killing me just because I'm black. So if I don't speak for those who are already there and are being attacked because they're black, then that means that a time will come when I want to travel, and I travel and I'll be killed, and I'll feel like, yo, I know this doesn't affect me, when it actually does affect me.
All right, and the question today is, even as we closed, near the end, the question here is, what oppressive system are you part of? What oppressive system are you part of? And you can comment hapo chini tuone how we can help each other, because the thing is not to, lift placards and banners in the air and shout from the top of our voices how there should be justice and all those things. I don't think that's the issue. The issue is first us realizing that we are part of something. We are part of an issue that is bigger than what is happening out there. And karibu sana, karibu Don.
Nilikuwa na net issues kiasi.
Haina noma, niliwaambia. Yeah. So the question we are asking today, and this I want people to contribute to a comment segment, watuambie, what oppressive system are you part of? Because we all are part of an oppressive system. Maybe kwangu leo si racism, maybe it's somebody else that's affected by that. Maybe it's not even tribalism, maybe it's not even corruption, it's something else. Maybe it's religion. Let's talk about some of those things. What oppressive system are you part of, and how can we get out of that? Because we need to also come up with a solution. But we are ending we are nearing the end, and so many people have contributed and talked about. I have so many people, some of my friends from the States and other parts of the world, talking about this issue, and you can't read all the comments here, but ningependa kusikia final views, part in short, because I want us to close in the next few. How do we deal with the issues that are facing us? People react differently. Naona wase wanaenda kwa media, wanabonga about it. Naona wengine wanaenda kwa streets, wanainua placards. How do we deal with the issues that affect us daily? Because I don't think tuna uwezo ya kuhepa issues zitakuwa zinakam. And that is why I'm saying we are all part of a social, an oppressive system. How do we deal with these things as they come? Maybe tunaweza anza na Don. Tufanyaje kwa histo? Ama wacha tuanze na DJ. Tufanyaje? So issues zinakam manze. What do we need to do every day?
Okay, so issues ziko mob na challenges pia ziko kibao. So nadhani solution, in terms of solution. Yeah, so solution, hatuwezi get rid of tribalism completely. Hatuwezi get rid of racism completely. So kitu tunafaa tufanye ni sisi wenyewe to avoid kuwa part of racism, kuwa part of tribalism. so tusiji involve in that and we try making difference, unaona. So that's the only solution, because hawezi niambia ati sasa hakuna tribalism kabisa, ati mnaweza get rid of tribalism. No, it can't work. Definitely it's just us deciding that sisi tutaki story ya tribalism, sisi hatudai story ya racism, na definitely tuta get rid of it. So in terms of kitu yote unadu wewe ukidecide na wewe ukiamua manze mimi story sitaki kuwa part of it, definitely hiyo story utakuwa part of it na ita reduce. Unajua tukijitoa kwa hiyo mbogi ati sisi tunasema sisi ni wajaka, unaona, si wacha ni sisi ni watu wa baba, wacha tusongea na baba. So nikijipull down kwa hiyo mbogi tena msemo mwingine ajipull down, unapata hiyo nini hiyo nini ina reduce, na at the end utapata tu maybe to get rid of hiyo story. So sisi tu kujingoa kwa hizo story na kuwa united na kuthink as one. Black Lives Matters. Lesa.
All right, Sharon.
I believe in one step at a time. That is one day at a time, and we'll get to where we want to be. There's one thing there's one quote that has always or that has oftenly been misused, and that is love wins. Yeah, love wins. I mean, if I love a kissy, like if I have a friend who is a kissy and I'm so good with them, I'm taking them as my sister or as my brother, then we'll be okay. I am able to trust that person. I'm able to live with that person in peace. So if we all love one another, then we won't see this other person as a stranger. So we need to love one another. We need to love one another because love will bring unity. Yeah.
All right. So the question right there, and this we can go on and on and on with this conversation, but the question there is, what is that? Let me add my guy back on stage. Yes. So the question is right there. What oppressive system are you part of, and how do we get out? All right. So we need to answer that question, and tuone venye tutasaidiana, because hapa hivi ni kusaidiana. But even as we end, Don, what is your parting shot?
Me, I would say that we need to cleanse our compounds first. Hatuwezi kuwa tunaenda online na watu wanatusi Donald Trump. But down pale SA, they are slaughtering Nigerians via xenophobia. Huku Kenya tribe. So
huku Kenya rudi hapo kwa huku Kenya.
Hapa Kenya we are slaughtering each other because of tribe. So me naweza sema tu first we cleanse our compounds and tuache the owners of injustice. We fight the injustice itself. Ukifight the owner on our injustice, ukiwa hapo get the position of power, pia utaanza kuwa injustice. Let's fight the injustice itself. Watu kuchoma mali za watu, hiyo si fight injustice. Kuna mtu anasemanga equality on the right, peace on the left. Na mi nadhani hiyo ni kweli. Also we can use social media. Social media has the power to make someone guilty and to make the same person not guilty. So let's use social media to our benefits, but in the right way, not just following trends. Just because umeingia umelogin umepata hashtag Black Lives Matter, you just want your friends to know that you know what's happening. Let's educate ourselves first, and let's raise our voices to end all sorts of discrimination.
All right. Well, I think kura ishapigwa. and I like it when we always have a way to end this, so that we don't leave people hanging, or we just talk about issues and just be like them. Tunabonga tuna tulete solutions. And of course, there is always, and my challenge is that najua tumechangia hapa hivi, kila mtu amechangia. So the thing is, I think I would be more I'll be more glad to hear stories or conversations of this is what I am planning to do tomorrow, because that is how we get to move. That is how we get to, you know, get from point A to point B. If we take your foot, alafu uiondoe mali ilikuwa ukanyage place different mbele, that is how we make movements. And if we need to be mobile, then we need to take action. We need to do something about it. So I don't know whether kuna mtu akona kitu anataka kufanya, like this is what I'm planning to do from tomorrow towards you know, what I am part of, the oppressive system I'm part of. Let's say if me it's you know, tribalism, I am planning tomorrow to do A, B, C, and D. So is there somebody, and maybe you can just sample 2 or 1, something that you're willing to do now from tomorrow? I know this conversation is one of those steps, kuelimishana, kupelekana na rada, but is there one thing that you're planning to do now moving forward as a young person, as a youth, towards whatever issue that you feel is heavy on your shoulders? Sharon?
I would say I have talked about loving one another. So in all that I do, mostly I blog, I do podcasts. So if I involve people of another tribe apart from mine, a tribe that is not maybe, let me say, yeah, any other tribe apart from Akamba, then that means I'll be loving them and I'll be involving them in my life and showing them that I care. Then that means tomorrow they will feel free to call me, and that will be a step ahead, because I'll no longer have to struggle with tribalism, because I see them as my sisters and brothers.
All right, Don, I'm at CST.
Okay, so my
you
plan,
have 5 seconds. Take it.
My plan for tomorrow, maybe I'll just create awareness and engage in conversations and teach people the importance of maintaining peace and having unity. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, sensitization. All right, Don.
On my part, writing blogs, creating awareness, yeah, and educating the followers that I have on love, how to deal with such issues.
All right. So blog tunaweza kupata wapi?
Everywhere inakuwa Don Mutunga. Everything Don Mutunga, blog Don Mutunga, Instagram Don Mutunga, Twitter Don Mutunga, everyone Don Mutunga, Don_Mutunga. All
right, Sharon, where can we get you?
On Instagram, Sha_Mweni.
Sha with a H or without a H?
With a H. Yeah, on Twitter, Sha_Mweni. Facebook, Sha Mweni. Podcasts, History Maker. Blog, History Maker. Yeah.
All right. DJ CST, where can we find you?
Okay, on Facebook, Kelvin Cast. On YouTube, DJ CST 254. And on all other social media platforms, just DJ CST 254.
All right. What was sensitization? Nawaona. Anyway, thank you very much for joining. And this has been fun. It's fun hanging out with Le Crew. And let's see who joins us next week. And we hope to do this as often as possible. But let us know how often do you want to, you know, hear this. And do you know anyone that can talk about an issue? Come to Bonge about it. I want to leave us with 3 things. Number 1 is prayer, policy, and programs. 3 P's. Prayer. Let's pray about all these issues. Let's pray for one another. It's evident manzi, hata kama tuko involved na hiyo story ya maju, family uko hivyo, kuna vile wamekuwa affected, even close family. You know, let's you know, pray for them. Let's pray for everybody who's been affected by racism and police brutality and all those things. Let's talk about all these things. Let's pray. Saa zingine tuna actigi, but we don't even consider, talking to God first. So let's talk to God about all these things, even kabla to act, and itakuwa fiti sana. So let's pray about that. Let's the next thing is policy. Ensure you vote, manze. My youth, unajua ubaya yetu ni tunabongaga sana, alafu tunasema hata ndio maana sita vote. Sasa how to saidi, manze? How to saidi? Let's ensure that we vote. Let's ensure that justice is served peacefully, because kuna njia mbili za kuserve justice. Me manze, watch it. Peace, 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 peace every day, all day. Let's ensure that justice is served peacefully by showing up where we are needed. Showing up where we are needed. Remember, hata tukijaribu kuserve justice, usikue mahali utakikani pia. And then programs, get involved in local programs that talk about these kind of issues. Sawa, kama hii ama where you can get informed and inform others. So always look for information that is right and trusted, and then inform others. It's been real, manze. It's been real. It's good to have each one of you here. Sharon, it's good to have you. Sha_Mweni, it's good to have you. DJ CST, I'm a Kelvin Cast, it's good to have you. Don_Mutunga, it's good to have you. Yeah, and let's go. We want to end at this point, but this has been The Move, and we are hosting conversations on the move. My name is Hype Dante, and I am out. Sika Shaw Maina, thank you very much for holding it down for us. Naona kuna vitu umeeka hapo hivyo. Oh, let's also remember to use our elbow cough. Tuendelee hivyo. Let's remember to do what the government has asked us to do. Social distancing, mask on every time you're in public. And also remember to wash your hands with soap. Sana sana ya kipande. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of God, it's been real, but Jesus has been realest, and this has been Conversations on the Move. Till we meet again. Peace. Mnaweza ambia watu peace. Peace. All right.